So guys, boom, the #1 overall ranked player in the country, DJ Wagner. I don't know about you, but to me, I feel like there's been so many mixed opinions, so many interesting conversations, even a lot of energy changes as it pertains to DJ Wagner just being the #1 overall ranked player in the country. And guys, if you remember his junior year at the beginning of the season, he had a game against Montverde Academy, which was a game that everybody and their mom was anticipating for DJ Wagner to finally play some national competition. And even heading into that game, DJ Wagner and Camden, they had won 40 plus games in a row, I believe. And this was definitely a game that a lot of people just had their eyes on DJ Wagner to see just if he was going to perform and also see if him being the #1 overall ranked player was going to be justified. But DJ Wagner, unfortunately finished with only 4 points in that game. And I'm not gonna lie, that was definitely one of the worst games that I've personally seen from DJ Wagner. Even after that game against Calvary Christian, he only dropped, I believe, 12 points in that game. And this was just 2 back-to-back games that everybody and their mama was just questioning. Is DJ Wagner, is he falling off? Should he still be the #1 player? This and that. But even on the flip side, if you guys remember, we finally got that matchup between DJ Wagner and Bronny James. I don't know about you, but to me, this was definitely one of the best games that I've seen in the past couple years. I mean, DJ Wagner, I don't care what nobody in their mama say, this man literally broke this man's ankles, and he also finished with 21 points in that game. And like I said, there was just so much to take away from DJ Wagner's junior year. But you watching this video, yes, I'm talking to you. I don't know if you single, I don't know if you cuffed, but guys, stop being scary and go say what's up to the girl you like in your English class, bro. I promise you, she waiting for you to say something. I promise you, don't be a shoulda, coulda, woulda. Just go ahead and do it, bro. I'm telling you. But yes, I'm talking to you. How do you guys actually feel like DJ Wagner's junior year actually went? Do you think he should still be the #1 overall ranked player in the country? Do you think the competition is catching up? What overall letter grade, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, would you actually give DJ Wagner from his junior year? And also, we're so close to 20,000 subscribers, so if you're new to the channel and if you love basketball content like this, consider hitting that red button, hitting that subscribe button, join the Juice Made family, and smash the like button. But overall, guys, DJ Wagner, like I said, his junior year was definitely something interesting to say the least. But if we just take a step back, you guys know exactly how we do it. We got to take it all the way back to his freshman year and see how exactly we got to this point. I mean, if you guys remember, in his freshman year, I don't know about you, but to me, this was the first time that I personally heard of DJ Wagner. And the only reason why he got so much attention even to now is because ESPN, they rated him as the #1 overall ranked player in that 2023 class. And at that specific time, if y'all remember, everybody and their mama, we all thought that Mikey Williams was the #1 player in the class. We thought Mikey Williams was goddamn Allen Iverson, LeBron James, Kobe Bryant mixed together, especially in high school, with just the way that he was doing the dunks, scoring 77 points in the game, all that. But DJ Wagner, he was chilling in the hyperbolic time chamber, and this man was doing his thing for Camden in his freshman year. And like I said, the fact that ESPN rated him as the #1 player over Mikey Williams, that just garnished so much attention to DJ Wagner. But like I said, DJ, he was actually good. He led his team, he led Camden, averaging 18.5 points per game during his freshman year, playing with a stacked team. And he also had multiple 25 plus points games. And I'm telling you, if you really were to just sit down and watch DJ Wagner whenever he was a freshman, I'm not gonna lie, it just honestly looked like he was easily the best player in the class. The fundamentals was there, the patience was there, the defensive ability was there, the fearness, the confidence, the shooting ability. It's honestly felt like he just didn't have a weakness. And it was honestly crazy that a player could be that good as a freshman, just overall, like I said, offensively and defensively. One game specifically that I remember, and probably is arguably still his best game even to date, was whenever he played Rancho Christian. And if you guys remember, Rancho Christian, they had Yvonne Mobley. He was the #1 player in the country at the time, and I believe DJ Wagner finished with 18 points in that game, leading both teams in scoring. And that game specifically, to me, was just the cherry on top for his freshman year. But guys, moving on to his sophomore season, I personally feel like his sophomore year was kind of weird because there was just so many implications and it really was just a weird year for everybody and their mama in every single high school out there, specifically because of the C word. I mean, I personally looked at his sophomore year more like a business year, solely on the fact that they barely even played any games, and I don't even think they played their first game until the end of January or February. I do have to double check, but they barely even played any type of competition. They didn't even have a state game or state finals or anything like that. He also finished his season averaging 22 points a game, and he also had an undefeated sophomore year. So like I said, there really wasn't much to take away specifically from his high school sophomore year, but during his sophomore, at least AAU season, I think it actually went pretty great. I mean, he was one of the few players from that 23 class that was actually playing 17U on the Nike EYBL circuit, and that was the first time that a lot of people really saw DJ Wagner on a consistent basis playing some great competition. He showed that he can play and withstand the physicality, playing great players, especially in the Nike EYBL. And I think it was pretty smart for DJ Wagner to play 17U, solely on the fact that it was going to prepare him perfectly heading into his junior year. And guys, this is exactly where we are today. I mean, his junior year, I think he had a phenomenal junior year. His first game, it honestly went great against Roselle Catholic and Simeon Wilter. He took care of business, had a great overall game. But like I said, he did struggle just a couple weeks after that against Montverde Academy and also Calvary Christian, just finishing with 4 points and 12 points in both of those games. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, we got to keep the same energy for every single player. Y'all know me, I'm gonna keep it real with every single player. Good as Montverde Academy is, and as good as they have freaking 30-year-olds playing on their team, and everybody is a 5-star recruit on their team, I mean, 4 points for DJ Wagner, I think it's definitely unexcusable. Those are the specific games that no matter what, you got to show up. I'm not saying you got to drop 30 points or 40 points, but 4 points to me is just unexcusable, and that was definitely a knock in my personal opinion for DJ Wagner. And also just having back-to-back struggling games, just dropping 12 points against a team that I think Camden could have beat, which was Calvary Christian. And guys, like I said, just coming into those specific games, Camden and DJ Wagner, they had a 40+ game winning streak, so those were definitely some important games that I know Camden was just not trying to lose. So the fact that he did only drop 16 points in a matter of 2 games against some great competition like that, it definitely was alarming at the time. But I personally respect him even more for fighting through that adversity, fighting through people saying that, oh, he fell off, there's people catching up, he shouldn't be the #1 player. The way that he bounced back was playing against Sierra Canyon and breaking this man Bronny James' ankle, sending him to the goddamn hospital out there in LA. Guys, 21 points, he took care of business, he showed up. This was definitely one of the best games that I've seen in a long time. Camden, Sierra Canyon, we definitely need this rematch next year. But more of the story, we definitely have to clap it up for DJ Wagner, just fighting through that adversity and really tackling that Bronny James Sierra Canyon game as if there was a rivalry between the two teams. Unfortunately, DJ Wagner, he did come up short in the finals at the Tournament of Champions against Simeon Wilter. I think that was definitely a game that DJ Wagner they just had to win. That definitely gave Simeon Wilter some points in my personal opinion, but I mean, overall, just averaging 20 points a game for the season, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. I know y'all don't want me to say this, but I'm gonna give DJ Wagner an A, solely on the fact that he took care of business just throughout the season. He was fighting through that adversity, like I said, and he finished his season strong. That's what a #1 player is gonna do. I mean, there's other guys, in my personal opinion, that it also is in contention for fighting for that #1 spot, but overall, like I said, I do think that he did have a great overall junior year. Guys, you watching this video, what overall grade, A, B, C, or D, would you give DJ Wagner's junior year? Just comment down below, guys. Let's get a great basketball conversation started, guys. If you made it to the end, please make sure you double check and smash that like button, guys. It helps the channel out in so many ways. You guys have no idea. Consider hitting that like button as well. It helps the channel out. Join the Discord, man. We're having great NBA playoff talk, high school basketball talk, college, all that. Join the Discord, link in the description. And yeah, with all that being said, guys, thank you for watching. New video tomorrow. And it's been another episode of Juice Made TV. Peace.